myself as one of the best med-lab scientists in West Africa and the whole world at large.
Clap for him. Clap for him. A scientist, right? Yes. What's your daydream? Or what have you been seeing yourself?
So, it's not like I like money, but I always dream, like, just picture myself having a lot of money, enjoying myself to my satisfaction, like, not being stressed, having everything at my disposal.
Clap for her. Clap for her. She just wants too much money.
All right. So, I'm a content creator and a YouTuber myself. And so, I would say that this one is very constant. I dream of becoming, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, one of the biggest content creators and YouTubers that will be able to merge the content creation with digital marketing in years to come. And also, you see, we have businesses of other people from country thriving in Ghana here, something like the China Mall. And so it is my dream that one day, I also have my business in other countries, not only in Ghana and in other countries. So that is what I do.
Clap for him. Now, last person you want to say your daydream as well.
And hello. So everybody's talking about like what they are like dreaming big about, but I think the question was like what you dream about like almost every time. And me, when I'm sitting down, I dream about what next hairstyle I'm going to do. Like with the hair on my head, like what can I make it into again? Because I like hair stuff, makeup stuff. And so if I know that I'm going to class tomorrow, the night before, you have to see like what hairstyle goes with what dress. And then like, as I'm sitting there, my roommate here, I can ask her, I can be very bored and just be changing hairstyles. That's what I think about. So let's not be thinking like very big.
Give it to the lady there. She was the first to raise her hand, the last lady.
I'm Nyako Veronica. My daydream every day, what I'm praying about to be the best hotel manager in Ghana.
Wow, best hotel manager. That's been her dream. You see, all the examples we have had are signs of potentials within them. All of the people have potentials within them. Everything you can daydream about, which is allowed, or think about, or dream about, is a sign that there is a potential within you. And that is where you begin formulating your vision from as a person. What are you seeing? What is your vision? Someone says that she's seeing herself in too much money, right? But you need to be able to craft that daydream as one that is offering value to the world. Are you hearing me? Whatever you are dreaming about must be one that offers value to the world, else it is not sustainable and it will not be respected. Are you hearing me? Because if you just dream to have money, you will do anything to have a lot of money and you don't have any purpose for the money. Okay, so the person who talked about being one of the scientists, right? In one of the biggest labs in Africa or around the world. Good. Doing what exactly? You see, so are you here or you are paying attention to something else? The things you are daydreaming about, you need to get guidance as to what exactly you want to be offering on that vision. The content creator quite defined it. He wanted to be able to merge content creation plus so and so, and he gave a good idea about the vision he has. So your daydreams can be converted into your visions. The lady talking about what she wants to do next is you planning for your next day. It is really not, but you can transform that into a bigger one where you are defining various hairstyles, varieties of hairstyles in the future. Someone who is going to be a hair designer, if there is a word like that. Okay, you know how we have fashion designers who are giving us ideas? There could be people hair ideas for us, and that could be one of her visions, to be the world-renowned hairstyle designer or stylist, right? Good. So these visions that you are able to cultivate are going to be your guiding principles to where you are going. And everyone must have one. If you want to go beyond limits, you must have a vision for yourself at every point in time. Who here does not have any vision at all? Okay, let me see by hands those who have visions for their lives. That is why you are here. The purpose of being here is to be able to have a clear vision, is to have some clarity on how you want your life to be. So your daydreaming is not bad, but you need to get coached into how you can put the daydream into a vision. Now, when you have your vision, and those of you who can write your vision down, that I want to be so and so, offering so and so to the world. I like that you use the word offering so and so to the world, or offering so and so value or service or product. Are you getting me? The money maker, it's important to make your money, but what are you doing to make the money? What value do you want to give the world? Are you getting the point? Your vision should be determined by the value you want to offer the world. Are you all here? Now, when you get your vision, for those of you who can now determine what value they want to offer, someone wants to offer the services of hotel management, a renowned hotel manageress. Is that not it? Is that not it? You want to be what? A very renowned hotel manageress. Is that not the point? Okay. Someone like that, we can sit her down to carve the vision even better. Do you get my point? Even better, so that she goes beyond offering, just becoming hotel managers, moving from hotel to hotel, but also beyond that, become a consultant in that space. Because there you become a thought leader in the space. You see, you have garnered a lot of experience, you have read in the area, and you have become a thought leader. So that anyone who is thinking of going into the space is taking you as a mentor, as a role model. Businesses are coming to you. Any hotel that opens will have sessions for you to come and train their staff on how to manage the facility. Okay, so now that you've written down your vision, I want to give you I was thinking about this throughout the week. How can we use the things that you practice daily to navigate your vision into a reality? These are things that are with you. So I thought about the 5 senses, your 5 senses. How do you leverage your 5 senses to navigate these visions into reality? How many know the 5 senses? Yes? You can mention them. Yes? Sight. Okay, so we start with sight. How do you leverage your sight into navigating your vision? Number 1 is that sight determines the things you are seeing all the time. The things that you are exposing yourself to all the time. Sight helps you to reinforce the vision. The end goal of sight is to give you focus. Are you getting it? So it means that on daily basis, the things you are seeing, the things you are reading, the things you are seeing involve what? Videos and images. If your entire day is spent watching status of people, watching and the guys, watching ladies on the phone, and engaging yourself in all forms of things, what will happen to you is that your vision will not have focus. There will not be any target to your vision. Are you getting me? Are you here? What do you have to put in front of you? What image are you putting in front of you? Who are you admiring out there that guides you to stay focused on your vision? The series you watch, is it carefully selected on your vision? Someone like me, I like law a lot. And I know I'll be branching into policy and law and all of those things as part of my future plans. If I'm going to watch a series, it's going to be a law series. It can be criminal law, it can be any law, it just must be law. I will not spend my time watching any series that has nothing to do with that. The people I follow on my Twitter account are policy analysts, people who do legal stuff, and so every day I am reading content that is geared towards where my vision is going. Are you getting it? Are you with me? So I said what? Your sight reinforces your vision and it gives you focus. Another thing to mention there is the books you read. What are you seeing? The texts you are seeing. The texts you are seeing. I started a new company this year, and I started it because I have read quite a lot of historic books last year about the history of Africa and how Africa has so fallen. Africa being the cradle of civilization in time past. Now it looks like we are at the bottom low. We are the least revered among all the continents. So the more I read about what transpired and how we have off to be the bottom of the pyramid, got me into starting a company, an NGO. Are you getting me? It's because of the things I'm what? Seeing. So sight. 2, which other sense can we talk about? Your hearing. Is that not it? Your hearing, in this case, determines, or rather, what you hear is dependent on your company. The kind of people who are around you as friends, the events you attend, something like this, gives you what? Good counsel. Bible says, in the multitude of counsel, there is what? Safety. Or in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. The Message translation says, in the multitude of counselors, you give more chances. Okay, so when you put yourself under the right company, you hear good counsel. Interestingly, in the book of Psalms, in the law of first mention, Psalm 1 verse 1 says what? Who can quote it for us? Blessed is he who does not. First, he is walking. 2, stand in the way of sinners. 3, sit among the scornful. You see, do not be deceived. Bad company corrupts good manners. So what you need to do is to put your ear on where you can get inspiration for the vision. Anytime you are veering off, then you realize that your vision will become blur and blur. But anytime you are close to people who can inspire you, your vision becomes clearer. The Vice Chancellor was talking about mentors, people who had to mentor her on almost every aspect of her life. That is company, good company. I reach out to people who I admire. I write to them on LinkedIn and let them know that, look, I've been following you, I've been reading so and so, and part of this, the things you do is in my future plans. I would like to know if you have an opportunity for me to volunteer with my free time, because I'm busy, right? But I want to be able to learn from the person. So I'm not going to the prospective mentor to just come and help me. I'm going to the prospective mentor with value and let them know that I am good at this. How can I support you with that in my free time? Do you get me? Recently, a prospective mentor who was in London, I did not even know he was operating from London, and said, oh, if you're in London, you would have done so and so for me. I said, I'm in Ghana, but I can work virtually. And that's how we started our conversation. I work full time. I close from the office 8, 9 p.m. But I'm still looking for opportunities that guide me towards my vision. Are you getting me? Because if I restrict myself to the 8 to 5 business and finish that and go and sleep, I'll just be working, coming, having a living, taking salary, and my vision will never become a reality. The potentials God, who is omnipotent, omnipotential, all potential, that potential will never come to pass. I will look at my previous success and that will become an enemy to me. I'll become very comfortable. Are you getting the point? So you need to keep good company. Good company means safety, means opportunity, right? So in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. That safety there means opportunity. It means that you know where to go at every time, and you don't get lost. If you open this door and it seems closed, there is another that is open because of good counsel. So we said what? Your sight reinforces the vision, and then it gives you what? You are not writing. Your sight reinforces the vision, and it gives you what? It gives you focus. Those of you who are not writing, you spend all the time here and you go and you don't remember anything. And you get back to watching the things you should not be watching. And we said your hearing gives you good counsel because you are in good company. And when you get good counsel, you have what? Safety, or you have opportunities. You know how to take opportunities. The people you speak to will guide you on how to take opportunities. Okay, the third one, which other sense we'll talk about? Smell, for instance. Your smell, here I want to focus on fragrance. And the fragrance here, I am focusing on your supernatural aroma. Worship is fragrance. It makes the aroma of God rub over you, so that when you appear, there is some level of grace and favor that others do not have. Are you getting me? And I'm talking from my personal experience. Okay? It might not be yours, but I need to let you know that the kind of spiritual activities you do, in fact, the kind of activities you do profit you a lot in terms of particular favor and a particular anointing. So you are all marketers, but there is something about you in the field of marketing. You may be going extra mile. People go even more than you. But when you have a marketing problem to solve, you solve it and you get results. You get results with your work. I'm not saying you don't have difficulties, but you get results. And one of the things I'm very confident about is that you give me, if the product is dying, you give it to me. Give me any dying product. I have done it over and over and over. I'll resurrect the product or the brand. I'll reactivate it. I'll rejuvenate it. Because I believe that I have a special grace when it comes to touching any brand. Any brand I touch, they flourish. And one of the things you have to do is that Spend time with your God. Sweet aroma of Christ, Bible calls it. Spend time. And I'm not saying go and spend all your time with God, no. But make some time to worship. There's a songwriter who says, the fragrance of my worship, right? He did what? Rose out to the Father. And what happened? Okay. Your worship is incense to the Father, right? And it rubs off all over you. So I want to focus on that aspect for smell. Which other sense can we talk about? Taste. Good. So taste, or using your tongue, taste. And I associate the tongue to meditation. You know, the just shall not live by faith, but shall live by faith, but not by sensory perception, or not by sight. So all the things I'm teaching you, I am not referring to them in the physical. Realize that I give you something beyond to support your faith, which is a vision. Do you get my point? So your tongue, your taste, what are you meditating? What are you saying? Your statement or your speaking is what? Meditation. What do you tell yourself? I can recall vividly, whether I was in high school, whether I was in University of Ghana at the time, I'll be on my balcony, and I have colleagues who are talking to myself. Talking to myself. I don't want to start. It will tend to talk to yourself. You need to declare and decree your vision. Say it. What happens when you say is that it generates energy. When you talk to yourself, it generates energy. And that energy is what makes you take quick action. When you take quick action, you enjoy successes at every stage, and you do it quickly enough. Do you get the point? So talk to yourself and say the good things to yourself. But if you say negative things to yourself, you will gradually have all forms of bad omen around you. Don't look at the situation of your family and talk yourself down. Let me see those who talk to themselves positively here. I want to see. Oh, then I'm in good company. Why not? So when they come and say that, hey, this teacher, he will fail you. You cannot make an A. This subject is difficult. You don't accept it. I will make an A in this subject. Then don't tell your friend alone as though you are boasting. Right? When you tell your friend, but when you go out there you are scared, then you are not truthful to yourself. But while you are in your room, get up from your bed and tell yourself, this course I'm going to make an A. I will study so hard. I will be so good at it. I will so impress my boss. I will so impress my teacher. I will make an A. When you begin to talk to yourself like that, then you start having energy to execute. Are you getting me? And it will even attract your friends. I remember that while I'm early school, Adam is not around, I was first in the class every single term. And if he was there, he would tell you, while I'm early school, I was first every term till I completed because of the company I had. We were both business friends. I was first every time. I remember there was a girl in the class who said, as for you, you always want to be first. You don't want it. I said, yes, 99% is not enough for me. Is that 99% first? If it is not, if the 100% is not first, I'll go for what makes me first. Do you get me? So to be second is not an option to me while I'm in class. Obviously at Legon, we became too much of preaching and pastors. We lost a bit of focus on academics. And when you take a lot of leadership roles, some of the things that happen to you is that it affects your academics. And we did not know how to balance it quite well at the time. So much freedom all of a sudden at university. Something you didn't have when you were in high school. So much freedom. You can be in this club, be in this club. I was in debaters. I was in University of Ghana Parliament with Edem at the time. But I had to leave all church, I was doing music, I was doing so and so, music director, evangelism secretary, missions director, and all of that. So I think at Legon, that was where we both, we parted a bit. He went mainstream politics, but I remember at Morley School, Adam was my campaign manager when I was contesting for school prefect. But when we got to University of Ghana, he went deep into politics. I went a bit into my Dake's annotated Bible, and then that was a little switch. But he still kept his God. I also kept my God, and we were working hard together at the time. Your company is very, very important. So we said what taste or your tongue is what? Meditation. Your tongue is for meditation. Meditation is not for you just to keep quiet and be worrying. Meditation is for you to be speaking what God has said about you. What you believe that is deposited inside you. That is meditation. Anytime you open your mouth to say negative things, you are confessing negative things to yourself. Use your tongue to draw your path to your vision. Are you with me? Use your tongue wisely. Use your tongue. Adam has been talking about the things he wanted to do way back, even at University of Ghana. I mean, we meet a couple of times almost all the time. So use your tongue. The last sense is what? Is what? Touch or feel. Touch or feel. Right? And in this case, I want to talk about the memory of touch or the memory of feelings. Okay? The things you touch or the things that touch you all the time, they create for you memories. And I will use fingers to demonstrate. Some people here like to touch their opposite sexes quite well. Use your fingers to touch things that lead you to your vision. 1. If you want to have a music-filled life, you want to be a musician, learn how to play an instrument. Adam told you that he was field what? Attendant, right? Yes. While at University of Ghana, I was teaching various choirs because I know how to sight read music. So there were churches in the area, those who do the choral music. I'll go and teach about 2-3 of them. My first phone I bought, I thought to buy the phone. Do you get my point? So your touch is talking about the skills you acquire, the habits, the practices you have. Some of you want to start putting your fingers to computers. Some of you want to start putting your fingers to hair styling. You want to put your fingers to how to edit a video, right? So you create a video, you edit it. You are putting your finger to something. Don't use your finger to just be sliding. It's a waste of your dexterity. It's a waste of your practice. When you start using your fingers, right, or you start using touch well, you create disciplines. That's why they ask you, what discipline are you reading? The aim of discipline is to create for you attraction. Are you getting me? Let me explain. The people you go and watch run on the field, let's say you go to a sports event or Usain Bolt, he has disciplined himself so well that you all have gathered to watch. Is that not it? So discipline is actually what gives you attraction. Discipline. You are in the field practicing it over and over and over, and then you become good at it, and then it exposes you. You become very attractive. That's what discipline does. So practice, learn a skill. Don't spend your time hug a skill. Don't spend your time hugging other things. Hug a skill. Are you getting me? That one I don't want to hear. It's not pleasant for you. Ladies, have a skill. Be dedicated, be devoted to a skill. Learn something with your fingers. It can be sports. Learn something. Currently, I took to playing tennis because I realized that I'm working up and down, not making time for myself, eating, sleeping, working. Said, no, I can't be doing that. What sports can I do more easily? Then I took to long tennis. So at least twice every week, I go and stretch my legs, stretch my arms, learn something. Are you getting me? So we've learned 5 senses to help navigate our vision. Today is the only time I've not projected at Success Africa. All the time I project. We are saying that craft a vision, craft it from your daydream. Okay? The things that you are passionate about and you are daydreaming about, it's not bad. So craft a vision. When you craft a vision, protect it, support it with things that you do on a daily basis. I'm making this thing very simple for us. And I'm using 5 senses to do that. Your sight, it reinforces the vision. It helps you focus. Your hearing, it helps you to get good counsel. So put yourself in good company, hear the right things, and you have safety, you have opportunities. That is for your hearing. Your smelling, I said, be smelling the fragrance of God. Spend time in worship and in prayer. Carry the aroma of Christ. It puts a supernatural favor over you, and grace over you, and anointing. Okay? And then we said your tongue, you or your taste, meditate. When you meditate, you generate energy. When you generate energy, you take quick action for early successes, because you need success at every stage. Right now, your vision you are seeing, if you don't start building success, you won't get confidence. So you need to start generating success. Making sure that if I say I'm going to do this course, I'm making A's. Those are early successes. Early success makes you very confident for life. Then the last one, your touch, the memory of feeling, is demonstrating to us how we need to create memory of habits that help us stay within a discipline, because to create a habit is a good acquire a copy of the certificate. If you don't have the certificate, take your seat. Those who got the set, come here. Those who got the certificate. If you are a medlab and you got a copy of the certificate of participation, forward. You have gotten 50 cedis in investment account free. You've gotten drink free, everything free. Buy certificate to you buy. It's witchcraft of Egypt. The books you've sorted them. Good. Only you. Let me see your message. Only you. Let me see your message. Oh, you have already gotten yours. Louis, come. Give them. Thank you so much for your contribution. Without them, we cannot travel all the way and have this program. Yes, go for a souvenir from him. So Medlab, madam, come. Do you have this? Come for jollof. If you are doing dentist first year, stand up. No. It's only for the ladies. Can you prepare jollof? Okay.
It will be given to you at the registration table.
You get it.
What's your name?
Please, if you want to pay for your certificate, you can do that by 040-255. 0245. Listen, we prepared a special performance for you. Let's take the performance. I've received 3 names. We give the grand prize of 1,000 cedis. Then we are out of here. Let's welcome our guest artist. Oh, come on, show some love to him as he comes. Oh, hurry up. Let's show him some love. I mean, he met me in a vehicle and he showed me some of his music. And
Celebrate. I call this money distance. 8 years down, my name faster than bullet. Go ask Veronia, say I keep my yawa to myself. Money distance, if you not kill me, I guess I'm